So this physical reality that we share is much more like a dream than a rigid, fixed universe. It is much like a dream world. And there are so many situations, so many examples out there in the cumulative of humanity and the totality of our experiences here. It's just crazy. There's plenty of ways to verify or to show that this is essentially a dream world. You can control the dream. We can control this dream world. Reality is not fixed. Reality is not rigid. So here's another example of how I influenced my own reality, as we all do every day, but you can have more extreme examples of changing reality depending on how much you believe it's possible and other factors. But one of the big factors is to truly believe that it is possible to influence the physical reality by what you're giving off inside, your own thoughts and feelings, your own energy. So I had a belief, a strong belief that my car, this would have been back in the day, a good 15 years ago. I had a Firebird, a blue Firebird, Trans Am, and I didn't wash my car much, but I intuitively understood that my car was now. Some people are going to think I'm a stupid idiot for saying this, and I don't care because I've seen it with my own eyes. But that my car is alive in its own way. Everything's alive. Everything's energy. And an inanimate object doesn't actually exist. Everything's alive. It's just a different way of looking at consciousness. So anyway, the energy that comprised my vehicle, my Trans Am, it is alive in its own way. So I knew that intuitively, and then I was able to come to a understanding that if I was to project positive things towards my vehicle, it would respond in a positive way. It's not like rocket science there, right? So yeah. So plants. A great example is to treat plants well and they respond in a positive way. You treat plants poorly, they respond in a negative way. Ice, water. You treat it well and it freezes into beautiful crystals. You treat it poorly, negative emotions and negativity towards it, negative in energy environment, and the crystals are all ugly looking. All this stuff has been verified. So anyway, I knew that my car would respond well, and I thought to myself, the best way it could show me it would respond well is by being faster. It's a Trans Am, for heaven's sake, right? So my car would be faster or quicker if I treat it well. Now, again, I didn't wash my car much at all. Every now and then, I would wash my car. I told my friend that my car was going to be faster after we wash it today because it's going to be happy. Now, my buddy and I, we had an understanding. We've done the Ouija board before. We've seen spirits. I believe we've maybe even encountered a little bit of a, not a, I guess I'll say it, a jinn. Basically, it's on a life form similar to what you might call a genie. But anyway, we've had some weird experiences. So it wasn't that bizarre that I was saying my car is going to be faster because it's going to be happy because I'm washing it because it's freaking, at some level, it has consciousness. So, to make a long story short, washed the car, and you bet your ass it was faster. We took off from that car wash place, and we both acknowledged that it had more horsepower, more pickup, more zoom, and actually something even shook loose from under the hood because it was such a fast takeoff off the line. And I take it back then. I was driving a little bit. Yeah, I just said anyway. I was driving faster than I would drive now. You gain wisdom and experience and you learn. So anyway, yeah, that car took off so fast that first time after washing it that time, and the example I'm giving you now, something shook loose from under the hood. The main thing here is that both of us very much agreed, yes, the car was quicker that at that first time moving out away from the car wash that time than it had been in the previous several months, and we've been drove together many times in that car in the previous several months. Coincidence? I think not.